Hey guys, QuinntonTV here, and welcome to a brand new video where today we are back with episode 61 of Minecraft Xbox. And there is a reason we're starting out here today, and that is because I have got a massive project to undertake, and it's going to take some time. I'm probably going to be recording. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are these noises always here? But yeah, it's going to take quite some time, I'd imagine, like a good few hours. So I'm starting this off nice and early, let's just say that. But yeah, I have actually done some work to the doghouse. I've finished everything up. All the dogs are now in here. They all seem to be having a very good time. We got Jared here. Oh yeah, we do need a bit more snow, but that can be sorted out at a later date. We got Fergal just chilling. Aqua you are not Aqua. Jack, what are you doing there? Jesus Christ. But yeah, we've got everyone's beds just kind of chilling, but apparently Jack here just wants to go and chill in his own bed. Of course, Aqua is lurking near the water. And who are you over here? Oh, wait, are you Fergal? And was that Sprout? I actually can't tell because of the lighting in it, and we probably need to do something about that. But unfortunately, there's not really much we can do because I've got like torches everywhere. And yeah, there's not really much else I can do. But I did add in this, which is a pork chop dispenser. So if I flick this, we get a nice pork chop, which we can give to one of the dogs. Oh, come on, Sprout. You look like you wanted that. So you can have that. But who are you? Oh, that's Red. Right, they're all kind of just scattered around the doghouse, to be honest with you. You know, just kind of doing their own little thing. So I'm just going to leave them to it for today's episode, because we are going to be doing technically a little bit more work on the doghouse, but not really, because we're not working on the interior. We're going to be working on the exterior. Now, if you guys don't remember what I said a couple of episodes back, I basically said that, well, we needed to expand the canyon. So what I wanted to do is, as you can see down here, I've put a little bit in already, but as you can see, I've got like sort of a what would you call it, like a walkway coming out of the door, and that's going to be where you come out, and then eventually you're going to be able to like go up some stairs and get up here or something like that. I've not quite figured out the logistics of that, but we'll probably be working on that in the next episode. But in this episode, we're going to be, well, expanding this, and it's going to take a lot of time and probably a lot of resources as well. But I believe if we head over to the like crafting area we've got, I believe we do have a lot of iron, so that will definitely, I need to keep forgetting that the door is now around here. So raw materials, yeah, we've got a hell of a lot of iron, so we can basically use that to make as many shovels as we want. Obviously, we've not got a lot of shit in our inventory right now. So if I grab some of these sticks and grab some of this iron, we can make a few shovels. We'll just like do that for now. We can make, actually, I'm going to make a chest. We need 8 for that, don't we? 5, 8. There we go. So if I make a chest, we can store some of the resources, and it is going night, so I'm gonna sleep, I think. But yeah, so if we've got a chest, we can store any of like the stone, any of the dirt we all get. We can basically just store that in the chest, and then any of the excess shovels, we can just basically hide them in that chest until we actually need them. But yeah, the sun is going down, and that's a cool view, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at that. Going, you know, it's slowly descending below the horizon. Wow, what a view. But yeah, so I think, like the last episode, this is going to be somewhat of a more time-lapse focused episode, which I know sucks. Like, I want to do probably an episode once we've finished all this, of where we're just working. Like, say if we're finishing that off or something, like, we can literally just work through it and not have to do as many time lapses other than for like maybe resource gathering or whatnot. But yeah, considering this video, if I did it normally, would be like 2-3 hours long. Like the last few episodes I've recorded, they've all been like ridiculously long in terms of their like raw video file. And yeah, I don't particularly want to be uploading like a 4-hour video of me just like deleting blocks. So that's basically the plan behind that. But let's sleep now. Yeah, just a quick little nap. There we go. Nice and awake. Obviously, fucking hell, what was that? Obviously, I became like fucking ancient there. But obviously, I have got a monster to keep me company. So yeah, we're not going to be falling asleep doing this, let's just say that. But I think it's about time we get to work, to be honest, because I have made an outline, as I may have shown you guys. As you can see, it sort of goes up like this in like a diagonal pattern. So if we start here, as you can see, this is where it goes, and it's going to go out to here along this little trench I've dug here, and then out over here where it kind of goes into this like whole land bridge thing. So yeah, that's going to be the plan. We're going to see how it looks afterwards as well, because obviously I have no idea what it's going to look like from my room up there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so now that I think about it, I'm kind of doing this in a weird way. I think we're best going down like a layer at a time. So if I go over here and get rid of like this or whatever, and just like make it sort of flat. I don't know why I've decided to go over it, but we can sort that out as we go along. But yeah, basically, so if I continue to get rid of these blocks here, and also these blocks up here, we can then just make like a flat level ground where we can keep going down and down and down until we get to the bottom of the ravine, basically. Like, making it go down in layers makes more sense than just randomly digging in different parts. I don't know, that's just my opinion anyway. You guys are probably screaming at me in the comments right now, like, oh my god, you've done this wrong. If you wanted to undertake such a massive project, then you should do it like this, going down section by section instead of just doing it all at once. Which, in my response, I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. And I'm just going to do it my way, because this is my fucking Let's Play. So, anyway, after all that, back to the time-lapse. That's actually insane. We've only been going for like, what, 10, not even 10 minutes, like about maybe 7 or 8, and we've nearly filled up the chest already. That is actually crazy. But what I'm going to do is just go and grab a bed real quick. Have we got like the stuff lying around for one? That's the question. We've got pink, we got some red. Right, we'll take 3 of that, and we'll take some wood. And we will make ourselves a bed. Right. That's more than enough, so we'll leave it at that. And red bed. Where are you? Red bed. Red bed. There we go. Right. Let's just move that over here. Oh, shit. There's fucking mobs everywhere already. But, yeah, let's place it down near the chest. We may have to... Yeah, wait. No, it's too far away. We can sleep. Right, that makes sense. But let's just quickly sleep, and then I will show you some of the progress that's been made in the meantime. Right, kill that zombie. There was a creeper knocking about, which, yeah, there he is. Fuck off. I don't know what it is with Legacy. I used to be really good at controlling, like, the character and everything. But I know what it is now. It just feels like I'm just really shit at the game now, and I'm just trying to think. That looks a bit like too unnatural for me. I can probably sort that out outside of a video. It's probably not that big of a deal, but It does look quite unnatural, I will say that, but it's not anything that cannot be rectified, let's just say that. But we need to get rid of all this stone, and then there's some coal knocking about in here, which I am going to grab, because obviously more coal is always appreciated. I'm just trying to think if there's any, because that's the whole reason I've got the diamond pickaxe as well. I am going to go and make some iron, but the diamond is just going to be for any resources we encounter or whatnot. Or maybe I'll just mine them with the iron. Maybe it's just entirely pointless keeping hold of this, but which in that case, we can probably just like leave it in the chest and it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But yeah, let's go grab this other coal. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, that's not actually that bad. Just mining this place out, we've got 38 coal, which I think is quite dandy, let's just say that. But let's get rid of this first layer of stone with the diamond, just so it gets done like pretty quickly. Just then, so I can like balance out the episode a little bit. Like, I know in the last few episodes we've been very heavy on the time lapses, so I kind of want to do quite a bit of this. Well, I say quite a bit of it. There is not really that much to watch, to be honest, but like, just, I don't know, I want to kind of minimize, if you know what I mean, the amount of times we use the time lapse, just because I feel like it's not as entertaining. I know a lot of you have said that you like the music I use, because I basically use like Minecraft music all the time, like literally exclusively for the time lapses, and I think I'm going to keep going with that, just because like obviously we are playing Minecraft and a lot of people find it quite nostalgic, the music, so I'm more than happy to like continue using that kind of music in my video. But in the meantime, do we have a... Yeah, I do have a crafting table. That is lovely. Right, let's grab this crafting table, put that there, and let's make ourselves a few iron pickaxes. I'm not sure how many we have, well, or how many we're going to need, let's just say. But we can, slowly figure that out. I'll keep 4 on me for now. I'll put most of this crap away, I think. We only need a sword, a pickaxe, and a shovel, realistically, and some food. I might, you know what, I might make this into, I don't know, man. Well, we haven't really got many trees lying around, but yeah, let's continue. Back to the time lapse, I guess you could say. Right, so I seem to have grossly underestimated the actual amount of time this would take. I've been going for 45 minutes on this recording, and I did expect it to go longer than that. I am being honest, but yeah, I didn't expect, to have made what is that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks down. Right, I thought we'd have done a little bit more than that in, like 40 minutes or something like that since I started the actual, like, time-lapse section of this video. I thought I'd have made a little bit more progress, Like, and it is looking promising. I will be honest. I might, kind of make that look a bit more natural outside of the video, and maybe just make some of the, like, walls here, instead of this just being a massive flat, a massive flat wall. I might make that into something else. Maybe in the next episode or outside of a video. And I was thinking as well, we could, if we ever did like a railway station under here, we could theoretically have the tunnel going through here. Like maybe like somewhere around like this way, just so it's like avoiding the doghouse and everything. That could be an idea, and obviously we know there is a cave round there, so that would mean less mining. Who knows, but it's definitely an idea for the future. That's one thing for sure, but we are going to get back to it in a second. I am going to just go and quickly make... we have enough for one more pickaxe. I don't know why I didn't make it originally. But I am going to just quickly run and grab some more iron. I may as well chuck some of the stuff away while we have time. Right, let's just get rid of that, And while we take that, we'll take the coal over there, just so we can chuck that in that furnace, and then anything else that we find, we can basically just, like, especially like ores, like iron or gold or whatever, we can just chuck it over here, and that iron will be actually incredibly useful for us. So let's turn that into pickaxes. No, we can't even do that here. Right, let's head back and turn that into pickaxes. We don't need this free, that can go in there. But let's head back and let us go and turn the rest of this stuff into pickaxes. Oh wait, we've got 2 more in here anyway. Nice. But let's turn a few more of these into picks. There we go. We've got like an army of pickaxes on our inventory now. That is what we like to see. I'll keep that there. I don't want to put you in the chest, thank you. I wanted to take you and put you here. Is there anything else I need to grab? We got quite a lot of coal on this trip, I'll be honest with you. Like, Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, where's the sun? Oh my gosh. Literally, I said it in the last episode, and I'll say it again. Every time I go to record, I just start fucking yawning for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, it's literally specifically as well, whenever I record. Like, if I was speaking this much, like, normally, like, not recording, I wouldn't be yawning. And that's something that I always find quite weird. And I'm just going to go along the sides of this like I normally do. And then it basically just creates a barrier so I don't accidentally just walk off the edge of something, because I have done that a few times in this world, and I don't particularly want to keep doing it. So I'm basically just creating like a, what would you call it, like a frontier, a boundary, something like that, where you can just kind of go along, and once you get into an area that you know there's no blocks, then you don't walk off the edge, because there's still another block there ready to save your ass. But yeah, I'm hoping this isn't like load bearing. No, that's good. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to cut back to the time lapse now, and I'll talk to you all in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, it is going night once again, and we've made some fairly decent progress, I would imagine, but what I'm doing right now is making some ladders, because as you guys know, climbing up water in this version of Minecraft is extremely slow. So what I'm going to do is just place ladders going down the side, and that is going to be our way up and down out of the ravine. So I'm going to probably put them, I don't know, maybe like down here or something. Not quite too sure yet where I could put them, but they are only going to be temporary. And look at that! Already we've made such good progress. Like, oh my god. Obviously, as I've said, I'm going to go around and make the whole thing look a little bit more natural, just because it does look a little bit like I've dug it, which obviously makes sense because I have. And actually, we could have used the vines, now that I think about it. I didn't even need to make the ladders. What the hell? That was actually so stupid, but I am going to place the ladders either way, but I will put them over here, and I need to be very careful, because if I keep doing that... Oh my god! I'm so sorry, Squiddy. I'll put you out of your misery, because there's no saving you now. I'm sorry, but there isn't. And then we got to use this, and this is why I've put the ladders there. Look how slow that is. Like, obviously in modern versions of Minecraft, like, you can literally swim, so you can just swim up really fast. But in this version you can't. So there is that, and that's partially the reason why I've installed the ladders. But it turns out I didn't even need to, because we have a bunch of vines that can do the job for us. But yeah, other than that, I say maybe for the last time we get back to it. Right, so I think I'm going to leave that here for today. We've done quite a bit, to be honest. We've gone, what, like maybe 10, 11 blocks down? And yeah, there is two more things, I should say, that I want to do in this episode. One is finish off the snow in the doghouse, and two is go and check out something I found. So basically, while I was digging, I found, in fact, you know what, I'm just going to dump all this crap we found in the chest real quick. But basically, while I was digging, we found a lone zombie just kind of like chilling, and I could hear him coming from like ages away. So I'm going to go check that out. Hopefully there's some cool stuff in there. I'm going to actually put this crap like so, and then I'm just going to get my regular tools out. So we go pickaxe, bow, axe. Yeah, so pickaxe, wait, like that. There we go. And we'll put our torches. No, I don't want to put the torches in the chest. I want to put them here. There we go. So we got our tools back now. And I missed where the ladder was. Great. But yeah, so I'll show you what I mean. This right here, there was this kind of like interesting little chasm thing here, which was literally just a zombie's paradise. And I'm going to, you know, fucking get rid of all this around it just to make sure nothing spawns in here at the moment. And it is quiet. That's good. There's no zombie noises or anything like that. But basically, let's go and get... That was a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest. But let's go and get our snow. The final little bits of snow that we need. And it's not rained in a while. I don't know what that's about. I don't think you can turn weather off. No, you can't. Oh shit, I dropped the pork chop. Great. But yeah, let's go grab up the remainder of our snow. There's a creeper there. Fuck off. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Fuck you. But, yeah, let's head back up the mountain and go and get the remainder of our snow. I've been recording for nearly, well, over an hour and a half. Nearly an hour and 40 minutes. And, to be honest, I am a little bit bored. I'm not going to lie. Mining, just mining and mining and mining does get a little bit boring. We did find a decent amount of resources, which I can use to make any more pickaxe, because I did run out of pickaxes while we were doing that. I literally used all of those pickaxes that, you know, we had lying around, well, that we made earlier in the episode. But, yeah, I actually can't believe it, though, that we used all of them. That is absolutely insane. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Minecraft? And maybe it has snowed, I'm not quite sure. Like, obviously, whenever it rains down there at the house, it does snow up here, so next time it rains, we might, say if it rains at night or whatever, we might be best staying up, just so we can let the snow regenerate up here. You know, just something to bear in mind, or maybe if I do a little bit of that canyon outside of an episode, I'm not going to do too much, but if I do a tiny, tiny bit, maybe then it will rain while I'm doing it, and then hopefully that means that the snow should begin to regenerate. But it looks weird, our house, from up here. I definitely want to do something about it, make it look a little nicer, I think, but that can be a project for another episode, I think, because holy shit, that's going to be a big one as well. I didn't actually, as I said before, I actually did overestimate how big of a project. And there's a pig. What the fuck was that? I've never heard that one before. There's something about Minecraft Legacy. I've spoke about this before, and I said maybe I might make a whole video about it, but there is something really eerie about this version of Minecraft, and I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's just, like, there's certain glitches in the game, like, where you can hear random duplicated footsteps, or, you know, stuff like that, and it just feels really creepy. I don't know what it is, man. Like, I don't know, this version of Minecraft is nothing like the new version. Like, the new version, I find, is not scary at all, even with the cave noises. But this version, why did that grow so fast? Oh my god. But even with, like, the newer versions of Minecraft, they are nowhere near as spooky. I don't know what it is, but this version, absolutely terrifying. I don't know what it is. Like, I'll just be in my house at night. You'd say it's, like, raining or something, or there's a thunderstorm, and I'm just going up here. I always feel, like, really creeped out. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just, like, the loneliness of this version. Like, we don't really have any friends on. Like, we are literally the only person in the world, and it is kind of freaky, not gonna lie. Not going to lie one bit. And why have I still got the food on me? I was going to go put that in the chest, but yeah, I think, actually, that's what I was going to do, wasn't it? I was going to go down to the doghouse. I'll put this in here for now. Put the beets in there, and put the carrots in there. I could actually take those to the farm. I'll do that after the episode, I guess. But yeah, let's head to the doghouse and get this all finished. And then the dogs can, you know, properly move in. At the moment, they're sort of living in a house that's not fully, you know, fixed, not fully up to scratch. So, yeah, we got to go and finish it for them. And then also for ourselves as well, because that means another project is done. And I'm quite fucking happy about that, to be honest with you. But, yeah, let's place all these. Nice, nice. We should more than definitely have enough, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at that, and boom! The doghouse is finished, and I think I'm gonna end out today's episode in here, in the fully completed doghouse. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video, or alternatively, you can join the Discord server as linked down below. But anyway, this has been QuinntonTV, and I'll see you all in the next one.